To my travels across the world, I have come to deeply appreciate the unique role of the United States in shaping global values. This nation was founded on the covenant with humanity, establishing principles that I strongly believe in: peaceful coexistence, civil rights, equality before the law, procedural justice, gender equality, controlled capitalism to some extent, democratic equality, and the separation of church and states. These values have long been the cornerstones of ideal society. However, in recent years, the United States has lost its edge as the leader of the world. A position I sincerely hope will regain, especially after we have a new, pragmatic, and do not mess with the U.S. presidents. I explore these ideas and further in my book, The Last Empire, The Last Hope of the Western World. This book is available to Amazon, and the book 16041469223. Now I would like to introduce my latest work, the central theme of today's event. It is an honor to stand before you today to introduce the Eternal Covenant, which is a fact-driven drawing from historical, geopolitical, and religious context to discuss Israel, Judaism, monotheism, anti-Semitism, and global conflicts. The Eternal Covenant adapts pragmatic, academic, and analytical approach, emphasizing that God has given humanity the ability to shape its present and future. It's not a prophetic book, it gives humanity the power. I acknowledge the dual nature of mankind, capable both of good and evil, including the potential for violence, dehumanization, and demonization. This book is not just a chronicle of history, it's a call for reflection, a lens through which we examine the interwoven destinies of religion, politics, and civilization. It challenges us to look into our past, to confront modern realities, and navigate for the future with knowledge, courage, and understanding. The book explores the intricate relationship between religions, politics, terrorism, Israel, and the U.S. Israel alliance. The recent Hamas attack on October 7, 2023 has triggered discussions on the interaction between the Islamic world and the West, particularly in the context of the Israeli-Arab-Palestinian conflict. Many individuals in the Western world may not grasp the intricacies of Middle East politics and the daily challenges confronting Israel. There's a proclivity to align with one side without comprehensive comprehension of the situation, just following some media clips. The demonstrations for Hamas and Palestinians started even before Israel entered Gaza. No demonstration for the Palestinians had any reference to the 240 hostages to be released or the abolition of Hamas that could have resolved the need to invade Gaza by the Israeli forces and a massive loss of lives. In the street and campus of European and American cities, the rallying cry of tens of thousands of Middle Eastern immigrants, students, and radical leftists echoes continuously: "Free Palestine from the river to the sea." A more recent addition to the repertoire is the chant, "Israel, you cannot hide, we caught you in the genocide." The glaring hypocrisy of this dual messaging become apparent upon closer inspection. While Hamas and its supporters openly advocate for the genocidal obliteration of Israel from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea, they paradoxically accuse Israel of committing genocide. A current self-proclaimed objective of Hamas and its expatriate followers. Hamas and the global allies consistently denounced Israel for retaliatory actions following the October 7th massacre, where around 1,400 Israeli infants, women, the elderly, fell brutally victim. There hasn't been a single global chorus advocating for the release of hostages during those pro-Palestinian demonstrations. Global terrorism and manipulated interpretation of Islam play significant roles impacting the West and also Israel. The interconnection of Christianity, Islam, and Judaism with the West add complexity to the political landscape. The interplay of nationality and religion in politics is intricate, with certain groups displaying heightened levels of anti-Semitism. This book examined the fundamental role of Judaism in the existence of Christianity and Islam, arguing that it was the divine will to disseminate the word of El, God, and Allah.